Okay. Well, this is going to be even more scuffed than usual. There's my desk. I'm not currently at it, as you can see. Cool. Oh, immediately got to go ban some bots. Ah. Oh, and I immediately need to turn this on. There we go. Yeah, welcome. And the screen is up. Great, great. There we go. Finally, we should be good to go. Adjust my focus as I go. Yeah. Actually, let's bring this up close a little bit so we gotta go look at it. Yeah. A lot of detailing on the inner frame that's now gonna get covered up almost immediately by armor. But that's what we're gonna start with. Is get the armor plating panel lined. So it needs a little time to dry after I do that, and it'll allow me to finish the rest of the body while it does so. Surprisingly, it's mostly from this sprue. This is the only sprue with this color. Get these pieces cut out, cleaned up, panel lined. Then we'll probably continue with building the arms. Yeah, as I said, this is a very simple build, so I definitely did a lot of that interior detailing, kind of just to make the build last a bit longer. Pretty simple design over to. I want to put a little extra work into it. But Hollow Knight's been going good. Working through Pantheon 4. Doing a lot of practice against Pure Vessel. I'm going to be back to that on Sunday, but on the off stream, I've been trying to go through and keep my practice up just in the training mode against Pure Vessel. I'm going pretty good. Got him on Ascended. Oh, these pieces actually need all the panel lining. Cleaned up at the same time. Cool. Set this aside for now. It's clean. Hoping this stuff should clean up pretty easy. Grave pieces like this tend to be pretty okay. Oh, it is on a curved edge here. Not too bad. Very not noticeable. It is marred slightly, but That one actually cleaned up pretty damn good. That one too. Yeah, this stuff actually cuts pretty clean. Doesn't look like they'll need very much post care at all. Is this screw? Mold defect? Oh. Oh, the other one. It's fine. Scoot my chair. There we go. I bit in deeper on the face than I wanted to. So, it's not noticeable at all. Bigger ones done first. Curved surfaces. They have my utmost attention. And I'll move on to the slightly simpler pieces. These are curved, but not on the axis for cutting. Oh, little ones then. Got like a beveled edge. A little more complex. But, this one's in an awkward spot. Right in between the two. Nubs and so detail marks. Some off the face. need to actually change the blade on this. The blade on this is getting pretty dull. Like that could be sharper. These other pieces don't seem to have that much. So it's much more. I don't know how hard these are to get off. 'Cause I kind of want to be able to take some of these panels off, show off the inner frame at least once more after I get it fully assembled. It doesn't have to be something that I need to get regularly done. Probably be pretty happy just to display it with the armor on. No, last handful of pieces. A mold line there, but well, it looks like they actually tried to incorporate it into some very simple detail at least. I appreciate it. It's at least something I have to stop myself from doing quite a bit in doing this. So realize that from the distance you'll be viewing this 90% of the time, you're not going to see any of these imperfections that I'm obsessing over. Go. So I cleaned up as well. Caffeinate. And panel lighting. I cleaned it after you see last time. No, I didn't. Make sure to do that this time. Yeah, let's start with some of these bigger pieces. There we go. That outer bit pretty good. Yeah. It's starting to flow a little slower, so let's refill. Got a lot on here now, so I shouldn't need to hold it for very long. Good. Really do like using this like fountain style pen. Do this. It gives you a lot more precision. Like how long you hold it there can also help determine like the amount of flow. Cool. He's done. Yeah, I found when I was using like the brush tip that comes with the ink, I found this is the norm. How big the marks were compared to like here. Mm, go. Nice, already kind of ran around. So, very nice. Uh, this might actually be better served with some silver. Yeah, I'll probably silver these bolt spots. You can tell when it's moving this quick. I only need to tap it for a second. Maybe on this one, maybe more pronounced. Maybe a little. Yeah, yo, voila and yeet. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. It's going pretty good. Just in the middle of doing a little panel lining. The external armor pieces on this guy. Oh, you haven't built any of them? Oh, we've been going pretty good so far, Yeet. Mostly just been doing Hollow Knight on stream. And ZZZ off stream. They're very simple kits. I was a little surprised. Like it was only like 5, 6 sprues counting the polycaps. I don't know why I was surprised, but I was. recent updates have been pretty fun. They just added what I've been playing most of the last couple of days. They just added a new like exploration mode that actually has like a looting mechanic. It's been pretty fun actually. Anything here? Panel line? Oh, some of these are marks. Really overflowed those ones. Let's do both sides. Make it match, then I'll paint it up. Think of this one, right? Yeah. Yo, congrats on first, and I'll get that hydrate here just in a moment. Just want to finish these last couple pieces, and I'll drink. Or at least until the ink in this pen runs out here. And hydrate. Thanks for that, Yeet. Oh, nice! Do you have any in progress pics of that up on your like Instagram? I want to take a look at that. Hell yeah! I haven't opened Instagram in like over a month now, so it'll be a reason to check it out. Might have to check that out a little later though. A wireless keyboard I usually use for my stream on this desk. Batteries died, I hope? I hope that's the issue. Oh, yeah, because of that, I don't currently have like screen switching abilities without getting up. I would check it out right now. Surface. Oh, lovely. That's good. That brush, it seems. Sorry. That probably peaked the mic pretty bad. What the hell? It's like static electricity out of my... Oh, I'm not gonna use that brush anymore, I don't think. Nice. This line has been going pretty smooth. Meds. Go. Last little bit. Cool. So there. I think that's actually all of it. Nice. Some paneling on arms too. Oh, let's keep going while we're on it. Oh, do you have like the polyball with all the like spider legs? Nice. That's the only other one that kind of interested me. Oh, the 08th one is the orange one, right? I didn't really like that one. But that's mostly because I don't really like orange as a color scheme usually. Oh, double guns is pretty cool. I did. Thank you. As I said, because of how simple the construction on this kit was, I kind of put a little extra effort into detailing and stuff. Most of the inner frame gave a bit of gold and silver, even though it's all going to get covered up. Oh, well, with it. I got pretty good coverage. I want to get the groupers too. Go. Yep. This was supposed to record a bit of the. Is it or is it the Bandai one or is it the Supernova? Nice. Time. There we go. Well, truly out of ink on this. Oh, Super Troopers 3. I don't. I think I might have seen the first one. I definitely haven't seen the second one. I so rarely actually watch movies nowadays. I used to watch like a dozen a week or so. Yeah, a pretty agreeable statement. There we go. That should be enough panel lining there. Let it dry. clean it up along with the rest of that. So that should be it for the panel lining for now. Get back to it once we do build the rest of the arms, I think. So that aside, tighten up the lid on our ink. And let's move this stuff so it doesn't get plastic shavings all over it. Oh, that's I find that super neat. Definitely something I wanted to get more into. So I'm still not quite to the point where I want to start doing full paints of kits, but I've definitely been doing a lot more like detail painting. Okay, let's do our left arm. Good old 5 centimeters red wire. Oh, good. I get to show off my awful knot tying skills. Oh, it's gonna get trimmed down anyway, so it needs to be at least 5. I've been using the Displaya, like soft tip markers, and they're metallic markers. I thought I'd give them a try, and I've been pretty happy with them. I've had the odd one of these soft tip markers like go out way early on me, which wasn't the greatest, but it's only been one out of like a dozen or so of them I got. So I did some hand painting before. I am very bad at not having strokes. Yeah, I've been really impressed with their soft tip markers. Like on my I knocked them off the stand. Lovely. Yeah, like a lot of the red detailing I did on this guy, I did by doing like a coat of white marker and a coat of red marker over it on the blue, and it made it actually show up really nice. Got to reassemble the stand. Heavy boy though. Not as heavy as the Sasby. The Sasby's barely holding on to its stand. Awesome. I said definitely during my break, my wireless keyboard should be charged up, so I'll definitely take a look at that during my break at worse. Okay, I need the little dingle thing. D10. C. D1, 10. That would help. Oh no, absolutely. I'm actually really looking forward to looking at those. C8, that's what it was. Heavy Arms is probably up there for my favorite suit in that show. Between that, the Altron, and the Tall Geese, they're all very heavy competitors for that position for me. Word. The wire's kind of stiff too. Kind of harder to find when on. There we go. High up, that should work. Oh, it's just a bizarre thing. Like I kind of like the effect you get for it, but never had to do anything like this for other stuff. That'll suck if this comes apart mid thing. Just won't yank on it too much. Jeez. There we go. There. Okay, that was a little stressful, but now it's taken care of. And build up the rest of this. Rippers. $17.60. Okay. 220. Yo, Taco! How's it going? Cracking away at my ball. Just before stream, actually, I was doing some practice in Hollow Knight, and I managed to get Pure Vessel on Ascended. Did about a half dozen or so tries on him on normal. Beat him about twice in those tries. And then I took about a dozen attempts and got him on Ascended. Feeling pretty good about that fight. I figure I'll try and do a little bit, like 15 minutes to half an hour every day. Just to keep it up. Make sure I'm nice and sharp for Sunday. It is. Like I said, it is literally just a sword. I think what I ended up doing is I just always continue on in the direction I'm heading. Is the decision I came to. Just eliminate there being really a choice at all. Causing decision. Other than that, I also found some places I can get a lot more hits in. And I realized I can just like dash through his like three hit combo if I'm too close to him. So that improved my ability to avoid damage against that. Yeah, but other than that, I've just been playing through the like new exploration mode they added at ZZZ. It's been pretty fun. Hey, cleanup time. I wonder if I should be worried about this stuff cracking. This stuff is ABS. Definitely a little careful not to use way too much spots, but I'm sure some still got in there. If that's the case, I probably should paint line it appropriate together, shouldn't I? Nah. Nice. I definitely like Mantis Lords a lot, for simple fight as that is. And I used to really like Trader Lord because I was stuck on him for a long time. But now because of the Pantheon, he's just such a joke. Yeah, Mantis Lord. I still really do like Trader Lord, and then probably Grim, especially Nightmare King Grim. The music sting at the start of that is still stuck in my head to this day. I would have said Hollow Knight too, but the Hollow Knight music and like build up to it is true, but especially after doing Radiant things, it's the amount you spend at the start of the fight just wailing on him. It's the same thing that is with Trader Lord, whereas I kind of don't like him as much because of that. I like it, but definitely Nightmare King Grim has that for me. He's still tough as shit. Pure Vessel's been really fun too, though. I'd say he's probably in competition. Yeah, yeah, because you definitely just start almost sleepwalking through his fight after once you start doing a lot of runs on Radiance, especially when you realize you can just stand there and wail on him when he's stabbing himself. Okay, I'd be down. Take a little break from combat encounters and go for some more jump puzzles. I'd definitely be down for a change of pace. I don't know how long the term break will be applicable to that, but it seems like just substituting a different type of anger or frustration rather than anger. I think I will panel line these before I assemble it. Which hopefully, I didn't realize this gray plastic was ABS. So if I'm going to be using my panel liner on it, I want to kind of apply it and let it dry before I apply pressure, so it doesn't seep into the to the cracks and saturate a specific point, causing cracks. I don't want to be a cautionary tale. Get that enough unintentional. Yeah, I can see that. After this type of game, I'd take like a couple weeks break in between sessions playing usually. A couple weeks, a couple months. Usually I go with fairly in-depth, like grindy games like this. I know it's not grindy, but grinding is like you have to put the work in, basically. The higher difficulties, the Hades and stuff like that. I've heard. For the very last boss, all this stuff is a nightmare, as you said. I don't know any details, thankfully. Sure enough, people say, "Oh yeah, I beat everything except for him." A lot of people. Okay, what are we going to be paneling here? These pads. You know what? I'm gonna assemble it and do it after. I already did it for one arm. If it's gonna do that, it's gonna do that. This is gonna be a pain. Like panelize some of these tiny pieces without having more of a body to grip onto. Hell yeah. Recaffeinate. And start assembling. together first. Go. Ah. Alright, slide the armature. Oh. Nice. Yeah, I haven't seen anything from Silk Song either. Might take a little break between Hollow Knight and that. Play something different, but I'll probably end up playing that before long. Oh, we're gonna need our little bit of metal. Yeah, I could definitely see that for sure. Oh. go. There's our other arm. Now we just gotta go through and panel line this guy. First, let's get the rest of this undercarriage done. Shouldn't be too much. Oh, it requires these armor pieces that we need to still clean up. So yeah, let's do the panel line now then. And oh, so stand up quite a bit. the upper arm, we should be good. Good. Yep. Get that on this part that I missed. There we go. I'll give that silver too, but I'll wait till after I clean up the panel lining. Get out of here. Seal it up. I guess we'll get the pieces prepped for the undercarriage. Oh, wait, the panel line below is being cleaned up. That's it for the sprue. One. Oh, some more caps here in the panel lining, actually. Three. Lost the polycaps. Onward from that. Yeah, no, these ones should want some too, actually. So okay, nice satisfying snap. It actually goes on all the way. There we go. Panel lighting on this.
Are there more Gundam pilots like me?
Hey, Spade!
Wish
Thanks
I
for
could
the
meet
raid!
all of them.
Welcome, welcome! Just caught me in the middle of doing some panel lighting. How's your night been going tonight? Oh, pretty good. Got all my inner stuff done on them and detailed up. Just working on panel lining some of the exterior panels. hand. Messy. So, in air plus lizard. Oh, hell yeah. The lizard's the serpent, right? The, like wing suit. Shoot based off mostly. I know it's a fairly little more than that, but nice. That's awesome that you can do that. Okay. Now, on those bits are all done. I guess we could get started on the cannon while we wait for some of the panel lining to dry. That's actually about all I have left besides the stand, of course. Have a sip of coffee. Oh, and sorry I missed it there, old type. Thank you very much for the follow. Let's get going on this camera construction. Or cannon construction. Start putting everything together. It's not two halves of a barrel. That's nice. I bet it had a gnarly mold line. Take a look. The cannon's pretty much, most of the bigger pieces are all in one. Yeah, all the seats through too. Six. Oh, there was another thing on this. Oh, there was. Seven as well.
Are there more Gundam pilots like me?
Oh, stacking on
Wish
the
I could
raids.
meet
Double
them.
raid.
Oh.
Welcome, Soul Rav. How's it going tonight? How'd the Hashville go? Still on forecast to finish it this year? Go, Sea Dragon. Yeah, I'm just about finished with the building portion of my ball here. Waiting on the panel lining to dry and all the external armor pieces. Nice! Actually, the bulk of it then, it's just probably just little details. Nice. Yeah, I got the main body here all nice and done. Pretty much got all, you can't really see it because of the camera, but I got all my armor plating that's been panel lined and just waiting to dry before I clean it up. Just putting the cannon together now. This kit was actually surprisingly simple. I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to be as simple as it was, but I wasn't. Yeah, I heard you talking about that like third-party perfect grade ball, right? Did you get a pre-order for that? Was that whether that was, or were you just talking about it? Hell yeah. Oh yeah? Which one did you have anyways? Is this one the Verka? Or is it like the 08 MS Team one? Nice. Yeah, it's a pretty simple build, honestly. I spent a lot of time doing detailing on it. If I hadn't done that, I could have easily built this in one night. Very simple build. You'd have a couple interesting things like the little wires on the back of the hands, which is I haven't really seen in any other kits. Looks like they're mostly there. Damn, that's quite a long time. Yeah, I think it's either the Sazabi or the full armor that are on my desk here are probably the ones that I've spent the most time on. I think they're probably around there. Doing math in my head. Oh no, they're not quite. These are probably closer to about 40 to 50. Yeah. It was about 4 hours of stream, and I think it took about 12 streams. 75 is pretty damn crazy. So I've definitely needed like an extended break after I finished both those kits. Just did simple stuff for a little bit. So I can't imagine how that feels after that much. But I guess you're a little more, you've probably done a lot more high intensity builds like that than I have. I have. I think my next one's going to be another bigger project. I'm going to be working on the new Gundam to go with Sasbi here. Look forward to doing that. Oh, I need those B pieces too, actually. Yeah, I think that'll be what I'll be doing next, is that new Gundam. Well, that's like as I said, the full armor there. It's just so much detailing, and especially when you get to doing water slides and stuff. I find water slides take me forever. I'm really happy with the results at the end of it, but you can at least see why some people stick to HGs, high grades. There's definitely some big project high grades you can do, but it seems most of them it's fairly low intensity per model. I honestly can find that a little bit unsatisfying. I don't think. I think this is probably the simplest kit I've done for a master grade, and I did a ton of detailing on it to make up for it. Yep. Oh, that's exactly what I did here. I like detailed all a bunch on the inner frame on this, even though it's all going to get covered up. Same with my my Faz on the table here. I put all the water slide, the decals on the double Z inside, even though they're all covered up by the armor and you can't see any of it. Craftsman pride, maybe they call it. Mm-hmm. I'll agree with that, Soul. Okay, we're all cleaned up. Bit of sanding on this barrel. Mold lines. We'll put it together for now. Seems like it can be removed pretty easily. Yep, can. There. Gun body. That. Top here. Wait, is this just sitting there not attached to anything? I thought there'd be something else in the back here that'd cover that. I want to silver those fins, probably. Probably end up doing a bunch of detailing on this now that I'm actually looking at it. I'm gonna leave this stuff off then. I need to do some silvering on that other arm too. Yeah, I'll leave this mounting hardware off for now. Actually, probably not going to panel line on this, so we'll probably just jump right into doing some silvering on it. Okay. Clean up around the edge after. No? Go. That's probably good for the silver. Probably should have done gold around the edge tip there. Might not be too late to do that actually. Absolutely, Soul. Have a great night. Thanks again for the raid. Hope you have a great rest of your evening and a great rest of your week. this. Oh. That might be it. Do another coat of that gold once it's dry. And I am going to probably redo this in gold tip. I can wait till that dries a bit. Actually, that part doesn't need to wait. I have a junk one here somewhere. No, it's unfortunate. Clean that, let it dry. Finished off quite nice. I'll actually show you here just in a second. I'm just getting the paint off here. I decided I want to do a different color. I'll show you here in just a second. Yeah, I think it came out pretty good. I was pretty happy with how all the detailing kind of worked out. Yeah. Definitely took a long time, but I'm pretty happy with the results. So I think the effort was worth it. Okay. We'll even do the stand after. Yeah, yeah. They're definitely very bulky. Honestly, that's probably where there's probably a direct line for me in my childhood from Megazords to Gundam. Gun part. Need to wait for the paint to dry. Yes, I am. Actually a little bit more excited now than I was originally. Because in the interim, I built the Death Scythe Hell. And I did a bunch of the dry transfers on his wings. They actually ended up being pretty easy to do. And I was pretty happy with the results on them. So I'm actually pretty looking forward to doing them on this as well. Yeah, got them here. Doesn't seem to be too many of them, which is nice. Yeah, let's do that bit. There. Oh yeah? Let's take a peek. Oh yeah, that ESF one. Oh, it goes over a bunch of these oh, I'll probably rotate that, honestly. Probably put it more central. I really don't like it when decals overlap some of the lining detail. Well, I found a pretty okay option. I've literally just been using tape. Basically taping the decal in place and then rubbing over it. It's been working out pretty good. Yeah, those are going. Those are going. I think just about ready to start cleaning up some of the panel lining. Yeah, in the meantime, I think I'm going to quickly go use the washroom, take a break. Hopefully when I return, my batteries and my wireless keyboard will be finished recharging. I could see that. Honestly, from the little bit I was doing, I could see once you have the pressure locked in that you need to use, you could probably do it very quickly and very efficiently. But yeah, as I mentioned, I'm gonna take a quick 10-15 minute break here, use the washroom, refill my coffee and drink, and when I return, we will be cleaning up the panel lining and the external armor and putting this guy all together. I will see you all when I return. Talk to you soon. Okay, welcome back everyone. Fortunately, battery does not seem to be the problem with my keyboard. I think it might be my front USB. So there's been issues with my Xbox controller earlier. So, I'll have to continue traveling across the room to do what we need. Oh, so I can read it on my big screen. There we go. So, it's time to do some cleanup on my panel lining from earlier. Good friend lighter fluid helps clean up. Go. Good. There we go. There. Nice. Probably don't really need to do too much paneling these little bits. Even the little bit I did does seem to be helping it stand out a little bit. Oh. There. This. Oh, right. Oh no, it's not good. No. With that, we can actually assemble this undercarriage now, can't we? I believe we can. Up here. Or am I doing this one right? No, I wasn't. Probably why they weren't lining up right. There we go. There we go. Undercarriage. I'm just going to clean up panel lining on the arms. Go. Have that. Jaws. Nice and clean. There we go. The panel light all cleaned up on that one. go. All right. Pretty much everywhere. Okay, now just realize we need to silver up this one to match up. Use this guide. Cool. The other side. Nice. Nice and easy. Blue's dry. Oh, I was going to put some silver here. Same on the other side. There we go. Anyone else need a bit of silver? I don't think so. I think everyone else has it pretty good. Yep. How about you? You needed another coat of gold on those. Yep, yeah, I'm aware they're ABS. These markers should be okay from as far as I know, but I have been a little careful with the panel liner I've been using. Trying to avoid any cracking issues. Appreciate the heads up though. Careful not to let it pool anywhere. very careful to try not to let it like flow into any gaps. Yeah, I did notice that a lot of the parts are ABS. Okay. What do I want to do now? Let's clean up the paint on this one. Switch out from lighter fluid to isopropyl. The edges of some of these. Edges of that all cleaned up. There we go. Cleaned up there. Now just down the end here. There we go. Excess barrel. Edges here. Still a little messy. Not too bad. Be good. Mounting hardware on here. Oh, it's a nib on this one. Go. Cannon. Okay. I think we're actually at the straight up assembly phase. Oh, I need these pieces though. Stand. Yeah, let's get all these little interior. Okay. '20, '21, '22, and '23. Okay. This piece is very similar, just a chunk of sprue. Oh, fine. I think I felt it hit a toe underneath. And it's bright white, so it should be easy to find. Spot it from here. Okay, let's get these cleaned up. where do I care about right now? Nice. Okay, all the detail pieces are done. So first, let's get her together without the outer armor on. See how she looks. Is there a difference between right and left? I don't think so. There's a difference in the way I'm oriented, though. So there's our claw rack. Oh, does it actually not fit? Because expecting the outer armor fits. Yeah. Oh, I see. It's expecting the other cover, so it doesn't sit perfectly. Well, cannon. So, yeah. That's what it was. It's easy as that. So let's put all the armor on. Cover up all our hard work. It's a real shame it doesn't fit in there perfectly. I see. They help line it up so it'll sit. So yeah, there doesn't seem to be any way to have those connected right away. Probably snaps much better when the outside is on. Okay. Assemble time. Just a little bit snap there. Covers on there. Blade snaps on. Supposed to be something in those holes. Nope, maybe I should have painted those. Yeah, if they're going to be exposed, I definitely should have. Let's do that now. Try for a second. Time we can assemble this. Oh, I see. Pretty smart locking mechanism. There we go. Now the gold shines through a little bit. tabs that are angled. They're installed the right side. Way up. Oh, these holes are immediately getting filled. Never mind. Ah, if I had gone one step farther, I would have realized I don't need to gold those. Bottom. Snaps on top. Now side panel time. Man, that really wants to push that other piece out. Go. Oh yeah, this fits way snugger now. Oh, I see. There was a ring around the bottom piece that fit around here. And our cannon. Arr. We are forward. Yeah, now let's get his stand together. So they came with a stand for him. Especially for how non-standard a model it is. It would have been a pain probably to mount this with the unusual stand. Actually, probably wouldn't have been. I'm sure they could have put a peg in it somewhere easy enough. Custom stand is a nice touch, though. Oh. Desk cleanup. What is it trying to tell me here? Oh, I see. They want them inside and outside. Gotcha. I see. The whole thing fits through like that. The other side. Go. Scaffolding. go. Is he just sit in this cradle? Oh, yeah. Can angle him forward and back a little bit, but actually just forward. There's our ball. Hatch still open. Right. Well, it's very hard to get a grip on it though. Yep, hatch still opens. The ball. This doesn't quite give you that big a range of motion, unfortunately. So you can rotate these to kind of make up for it. Back in center. Where can it? Looking good. Yo! Welcome back, Walla. Actually, just caught me right as I was about to end, but close enough that you can see my finished product. Turned out pretty well. You can't see any of the. Oh, I guess it pokes through in a few spots, like right there. On the side, you can see the gold they did. I guess the thruster coloring you can see. Hell yeah. Oh, I didn't clean up around the neck here. I should do that. Oh no, I didn't. Sorry, Walla. I was trying to troubleshoot my keyboard during the break and it didn't work out. Let me take a quick look at my phone right now. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Yeah, the grayish coloring on the arm parts actually works out really nice. Contrasting with the candies reds. Yeah, that's just about gonna do it for me for tonight. I hope you all had a good time and have a good rest of your week. I gotta stand up and go over to my PC to find someone we could raid. But we'll be back next Thursday to probably do the dry rub decals on this guy. Get them all finished up. Now that I've pretty much got my detailing all done. Oh, Cobalt's doing this full armor ZZ. Let's send you on over to him. Yeah, thanks once again for joining me, everyone. I hope you have a lovely night, a lovely rest of your week. Take care.